Everybody, this is Natalie, and you're now checking in on air with David Dwayne.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning back into On Air with David Dwayne, your one and only rock star on the mic, My Fierce Wings. Yes, right now we've got pop recording international artist Natalie LaRose with us. What's going on, Miss Natalie?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
Doing fantastic. So glad to have you on the show. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So I gotta say, congratulations on all this success, because both singles are doing phenomenal. Somebody and Around the World. How does it feel to know that both singles are really getting a great response?
I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. When I released my first song, I had no idea that it was going to be this huge. It just reached double platinum, and Around the World is doing so well too. So it just it motivates me to keep going, really. And the fans want more music, so I'm just gonna keep giving them more and more. And I'm just excited to let you guys hear my other music.
Yeah, absolutely. And collaborated with Fetty Wap on All Around the World. I really love that track. It's very funky. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, especially when they find that one person that's like perfect for them. How was it working with him on that record?
Well, actually, I didn't meet him until after he recorded his verse on my song, which was pretty funny because he was also on the remix of Somebody. So he already, I worked with him twice, but I actually never met him. And then I met him later at a radio show in, I forgot which city it was, but it was in the States, Connecticut. And that's when we met for the first time, and we're just so excited to finally meet. And, we were excited about the song and about, working together in the future more. So he's a really, really nice person.
Absolutely. He definitely is. Shout out to Fetty. And if you can, tell everybody how, you met Flo-Rida.
Well, how I met him was pretty interesting. I was living in L.A., and I heard he was performing at an event in L.A., and I basically went to the event and approached him. I introduced myself, and I said, I want to work with you. And luckily, he had just started his own label, IMG. It's called International Music Group. And he was looking for new talent, so he immediately was like, all right, show me what you got. He wanted to hear my music. I showed him my dance videos because I dance too. And he was very impressed. And from one thing came to the other, and I started touring with him first, and then I signed to his label.
Wow, that's phenomenal. And I gotta say, I come from a dance background, so I'm hearing the fact that you started with dancing and you were in music videos, then to actually meet Flo-Rida, and then say, hey, we did a video together. You don't exactly know who I am. I think that's actually kind of dope because, you can use other platforms within entertainment to catapult you to where you really want to be.
Exactly. And it was a good way to break the ice, because I had already worked with him without him even knowing it. So that was, a funny thing to mention to him. And, and I'm just happy that he gave me a shot. And he's that person. He's that kind of person.
Absolutely. And being that you're from Amsterdam and coming over to the United States and, moving to LA, how was that transition for you? Because I know it had to have been a lot different, from living there to living here.
Yeah, it was pretty much of a culture shock. Also because in Amsterdam, I was still living with my parents. Basically, I'm still living with my parents whenever I'm in Amsterdam, so that's, was really nice. Home-cooked meals by my mom and everything, and she's taking care of me. And then here I was moving to LA, and I had to start over. I started a new life. I was alone, had to pay my rent, cook for myself, and find a job. And, all these things just added up, and it was pretty tough in the beginning. And also because I didn't know a lot of people, so I really started from scratch. And, I had to work my way up and just work very hard because it's a really tough industry with a lot of competition.
Especially in LA, I mean, the competition is ridiculous. Especially with
yeah,
world.
Absolutely.
So now that you work with an agency when you were pursuing dance, what did you exactly do with that?
Yes, I signed with an agency. They also helped me with my work visa because as a foreigner, you're not allowed to work in the States unless you have a work permit or a work visa. Yeah. So I got that done, which was a lot of effort, also a lot of money, and I signed to a dance agency called MSA. and I did a lot of auditions with them, and I booked a couple commercials and just dance jobs, which was great. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I want to do music, so I'm going to start networking for that. I'm going to write songs, record songs, and try to work my way into the music industry.
So now I got to ask you about, your fashion, because you're a beautiful girl, and I love your fashion. What are your own favorite designers you like to wear?
Favorite designer? I would like to say I love Bowman. I love Chanel, Versace, and the more affordable brands, I love to wear Topshop. And there's this brand in Amsterdam. It's called LA Sisters. I wear a lot of their items. So, but really, I just wear whatever I think looks good.
That's how you got to do it. And I feel like that's the best way to do it, especially in entertainment. Just wear what, you feel free about, not trying to, put yourself into doing it. And I see that, your style really fits you, like, to a T, like, even with your hair. Like, I love the red hair that you had the last time I saw you. I was like, oh, my God.
Thank you. Red hair is my thing. I love it. I might switch it up soon, but right now I'm all about the red hair. And as far as fashion, like, for me, there are no rules, and I like to just play around with different styles and mix styles together.
So now we're talking about writing, songwriting. Where do you get your inspiration to write your material?
It's really the mind state I'm in at this moment. Like right now, I'm just I'm very ambitious. I'm very motivated. I like to have fun. I'm all about, good times, positivity. So that's a lot of my songs are about that. And so I definitely pull from life experiences. And right now that's a little bit the state that I'm in, which might change as I progress with music and everything. But right now I just like to make songs about lighter subjects.
Absolutely, Natalie. Just like your single, Somebody Featuring Jeremiah. Let's talk about that record, because you're inspired by Whitney Houston. You're a fan of her, right?
Yes, I am. Absolutely.
Amazing. Us too. So what are your favorite records by Whitney Houston?
How Will I Know? Saving All My Love for You. Like, really, all of her songs are amazing. Yeah. A lot of the songs that she made in, 80s, early 90s, I love.
Indeed, Natalie. Now, those are our absolute favorites as well, too. Love them, love them, love them. And I gotta even say, you've been able to mix 80s pop and 90s pop and R&B and really incorporate to 2015, make this great scheme of sound. It's so dope that you've been able to, really sound it together. I mean, it's just perfection.
Yes, I like to mix old school with new school. I'm all about that, and I like my songs to be rhythmic, danceable.
Absolutely, very danceable. So shout out to you, Natalie, for having danceable music. And you getting down when it comes to the whole thing and the whole part of just dancing, performance-wise. I'd be like, yes, Natalie, yes. So you gotta let the people know, what styles of dance were you formally trained in?
Basically every style of dance. I started with ballet and jazz. I also do tap dance, hip-hop, contemporary, a little bit of everything, I would say.
Now, that's super dope, Natalie. Me too. I took modern jazz, ballet, hip-hop, and tap, except for contemporary. Now, I did all of that, but that's super dope that you have some form of training with your dancing.
You said you too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that before.
When I was amazing.
6 years old. Yeah, so trust me, I'm on the world of dance too. So just being able to put a lot of energy into their dancing, into their live performance is incredible. Natalie is phenomenal.
Aw, thank you.
Anytime, Natalie. Now, I have to know, how was your experience with the Fifth Harmony tour?
Good. It was my first tour having my own set as a solo artist, because I was used to performing with Flo, but I would just do, one song, and I would do his songs. But this was actually the first time I had my own set, which was so much fun. And being a part of their tour was also really great, because they're all about girl power, and if you see their live performance, it's really great. It's a lot of dancing, and they have really good voices. So being a part of that and being introduced to their fans as well was just a really great experience, because their fans were really receptive and appreciative of what I had for them.
Amazing. And speaking the word amazing and stuff. Now, you've had your loyal fans. A lot of them drove out to, like, different cities and country. Now, how was that?
Yes. Sometimes they travel a lot of miles to see me. The other day, I was performing in Biloxi, and there were 3 girls and one of their moms. They drove for, like, I think 5 hours to see me perform, and I thought that was so amazing. So I met them before the show because they saw me at I think it was Waffle House. So I took a picture with them, and I gave them my autograph. And then at night, because I knew they were coming to the show, I gave them a shout out, and they were really, really happy with that. So that was so cute.
So Natalie, what's next for you? Are you rolling out more singles, working on an EP album? What can we expect from you in the next couple of months, and then going into the new year?
Yeah, I'm basically gonna go into a 3rd single real soon, and an EP is coming as well. And I'm just going to keep dropping music, and I have a lot of performances coming up. I'm going on a short Europe tour next week, so that should be fun, too. And other than that, just working, going.
And again, Natalie, your work ethic is so phenomenal. Like, you traveling in and out the country, doing shows, letting people know about your music is absolutely great. So keep up the phenomenal work. Congratulations on all the success, and looking forward to what you have coming next. Can't wait to hear the 3rd single.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
So Natalie, if you could let everybody know where they can find you as far as, like, all your social media is concerned, so they can get up on, you know, all your updates and projects.
Absolutely. All my social media, so Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat as well. It's all Natalie LaRose together. Everybody, this is Natalie LaRose, and you're now checking in on air with David Duane.